What's up, guys? AverageKiwiGuy here, and this is my last night in Seattle, which is a bit sad. I've really enjoyed it here, and today was also my last day at PAX. I have had a blast being here. I really have. It's been so good. It's been so awesome. I am definitely gonna make it a priority to come back to at least one of these, hopefully even more than that. Per year. I would love to get to multiple ones. Um, I've just had so much fun here. I met so many people. Had a blast talking to all you who've come up to me and say hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate it all. You guys have been just awesome. The other Kiwis that are here, what's up? I've met a few over here. It's been great to catch up with you guys. And the other streamers that I've hooked up with over here, it's been awesome. Just everything. It's been so cool, so awesome. Just to experience it has been great. So thank you to everyone who has come up to me, say hi, people I've been talking to. Thank you so much. It's made it just an amazing trip being over here. And if you ever are thinking of coming and doing this, if you're a gamer, if you are interested in any way of doing this, just do it. Just find a way. Find a way to do it. It doesn't take, you just got to chip away at it. You don't have to think of it in one big thing. It may take you a while, but it will be worth it. Maybe coming to a big city like Seattle is a bit daunting to you. Just go. Give it a go. Find a friend. Come over with. It's trust me, it will be worth it. So, it's pretty late here, which is a bit of a shame because I've got to get up at about 5 o'clock in the morning this morning. I've got a flight out to Hawaii. So I unfortunately can't go to Monday, Monday's PAX. So this is my last PAX wrap up. I might do one more vlog while I'm on this trip, just to, stuff I'm doing in Hawaii, but Hawaii's gonna be pretty laid back, beaches, stuff like that. The usual Hawaii thing. It's just the last stop on our trip. Get a bit of vitamin D into us. Be pretty good. So yeah, maybe one more. So PAX Day 3, the final day for me. Today for me was all about getting to the VR stuff. Making appointments for VR. I made appointments yesterday, day before, just to make sure I got in, got stuff done, and it was well worth it, guys. So first up, I got in pretty early this morning. I wanted to get as much as I could done. So first up, I hit up the Ubisoft guys and I checked out Eagle Flight, which was actually kind of fun. It was a fun game. I don't know how much I would play of it if I ever had an Oculus Rift, but it was awesome. It was my first ever VR experience. It was my first time ever using the Oculus Rift, which was surprising. It was actually really cool. I got further than anyone else in the demo. Lady said, "Hey." Professional game, well, semi professional gamer. Wish I could be. Ducking and diving my head like this. It was interesting to play, and I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel anything. It was just really immersive. Flying around Paris and stuff was really cool. If it's a cheap game and I had an Oculus Rift, I'd probably buy it. I think it'd be kind of cool to play. Especially if you've got some friends that have one too. But this is the problem with VR at the moment. With these multiplayer games, you need other players to do it, and there aren't many players out there to think, unless it's got online. So it was a fun game. It's definitely a great way to start off my VR experience because I had never ever gotten into VR before. So to do that was really, really cool. And I had a blast with it. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fly through circles, catch fish. So it was all just following a track and just learning to like negotiate around. And then you had to shoot enemy birds and stuff with your screech. I still don't get that part, but whatever. But it was a lot of fun, and it was a great way to get into the day to really, do some cool things with VR. So after that, we headed over to the Werewolves Within booth, which is right next door. The group of us went in there, and it is very similar to Secret Hitler. If you guys don't know, it's a game where 1 to 2 or even a 3 use are the bad guys, and you got to figure it out. But no one knows anything. You got to like get them to show you them like who you are. Everyone's got different roles, stuff like that. So this one was like there are 1 to 2. I can't remember now. It was really early morning. 1 to 2 of you are werewolves, and you have to get people. You have to get them to show that you are the werewolf, and you like vote on who you think is the werewolf, and it takes a bit of time. And your in-game avatars, and like you can stand up, you can do things. It's really cool. It's a great game if you have a lot of Oculuses. It definitely shows the potential of VR for that type of game. Like it could really, I think, push tabletop games forward. This game was really interesting to me. I'm not big on that stuff. I don't play a lot of it, so I can't really comment on it too much. But if you liked Secret Hitler and you've got a whole bunch of friends with Oculus Rift, you'll like Werewolves Within. It's very similar. Very similar. It's just finding out who's the werewolf in your group. And we had a lot of fun with it. We were like sort of role playing a little bit. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Then where did I head to after that? I sort of got stuck in between things because I had a PlayStation VR appointment, and I sort of had to balance my time, and a lot of the lines are really big. So, oh, that's right. I headed to NVIDIA, and I went. I head up their raw data Vive demonstration stuff. Their one, and I got to try the Vive out, which is really cool because I never tried the Vive, and it was interesting to see between the Oculus and the Vive. And I tried out raw data, and that was a lot of fun. It's just a standard shooter sort of thing. I don't know how long I could play it for, but it was still cool to be able to move around. It was still cool to have that motion tracking and things like that. But I don't know. It was definitely cool to try. I don't know if I'd ever fork out. For me, it'd be over $1,000 for a Vive. I need to see more from the games for the Vive than what is out there now. Like I'm quite happy to fork out, which is about $650 I think for me for the PlayStation VR because it's like a stepping stone. If something big came out for the Vive with the Oculus, I would definitely think. But Raw Data was fun. It was just a lot of shooting stuff. I got the high score with the guy I went up against, so I was happy. My first time using the Vive, the lady said she kind of had to guide me back into the center of the room. I can definitely see myself running into walls. I can. And I don't think I'll put it on stream. But it was still a lot of fun. I had a blast with it. It was worth the wait. Like we had to wait like 45 minutes to get in there. So it was a lot of fun to do that.